This is Zanzibar. And this is what I call the machine. 165 units across 2 construction sites, over $30 million in committed buyers, all in just 30 months. And today, I'm gonna take you inside.
Look, most developers won't show you this. They'll show you the finished product, the glossy brochure or the perfect rendering, but I'm gonna show you the machine, the infrastructure, the process, because if you understand how we build, you'll understand how we can scale. And if you're an investor watching this, you'll understand exactly where your capital is gonna go. Let me show you.
"30 months ago, this was just empty land. And today, I've got 120 units going up all at once. Over here, we've got the beachfront villas. And on this side, we've got the 6-story apartment buildings and hundreds of workers coordinating the entire job site. We're not building in phases. Everything here happens simultaneously. But here's the part that nobody sees. This is our block factory, at least the one on site. You see, local blocks can cost 2 or 3 times as much, and more importantly, the quality can be inconsistent. This allows us to do 3,000 blocks a day, and we're building a second block factory where we can do 10,000 blocks a day.
Let me break down the economics for you. Most developers in Zanzibar, or really anywhere in East Africa, outsource everything. The blocks, the labor, the equipment, the finishes, and every time you outsource, you're adding margin on top of margin, right? The block supplier marks it up, then the contractor marks it up, then the subcontractor marks it up. By the time this product gets to you, you're paying 2 or even sometimes 3 times the amount it actually costs to produce. So we asked ourselves, what if we just build this capacity ourselves in-house? That's what you just saw. The factory, it doesn't just save us money, it gives us speed, it gives us quality control, and most importantly, it gives us the ability to scale without depending on anyone else. That's the difference between a project and a platform.
Let's go to site number 2, Blue Pearl, 45 villas. And I'm gonna show you why buyers keep buying from us. You see, every person on this job site is trained by our company. We built the capacity in-house. Why does it matter? Because we wanted to deliver the quality that you see on those shiny brochures. It's not about quick wins, it's about longevity.
Most developers come to Zanzibar, really anywhere in Africa, with the same playbook. They build one project, maybe 2, and they sell it. They take the profits and then they leave. They're looking for quick wins, fast returns, and I guess there's nothing wrong with that if you're building a business, but we're not just building a business. We're building infrastructure. And infrastructure requires just a totally different mindset. Here's a quote from Aliko Dangote, Africa's richest man, the guy who built cement plants, refineries, and factories all across the continent that changed the way I think about this. He said, if you invest in Africa for quick wins, you'll fail. If you invest with patience, you will grow. If you build for the long term, you will dominate. Here's what no one tells you about building in Africa. It's not just about capital. It's not just about strategy. It's about commitment. When I decided to build our headquarters, our own factory, our own infrastructure, people thought I was crazy. Why not just rent? Why not just outsource? Because renting is betting on one project. Building is betting on a future. And yeah, it can be a little bit riskier. It ties up more capital. It takes longer. But here's what I've learned. If you're not willing to bet on yourself, why would anyone bet on you? So today I just landed back in Zanzibar literally a few minutes ago. And I took the 2:30 a.m. flight from Dubai to Zanzibar. And my first stop is our new HQ building.
Before I could promise 165 units to buyers, I had to prove that we can execute. So what's a development company without their own home? So we built our own headquarters from the ground up. Now, this is where my design team, my sales team, my operations team is all under one roof. But we're not done. Shanghai, China. I'm at the Lumet headquarters. They're a global leader when it comes to whole house finishes. They got 200 patents and operate in 80 different countries. Their product does floors, walls, ceiling, cabinets, and wardrobes, all from one material, SPC. Why is it good for us? It's waterproof, it's termite proof, it's mold resistant. And we're buying from them, but we're also buying the manufacturing equipment and set it up in Zanzibar. We're going to build for our own projects, but we're also going to supply for other Zanzibar developers in East Africa as well. This isn't about cost savings. It's a revenue stream from blocks to finishes, all in-house, all profitable. And that's what the Series A completes.
So here we are. We've proven that we can build. We've got 165 units under construction, over $30 million in committed funds from buyers, our own factory, our own headquarters. But here's the reality. To go from 165 units to thousands of units, we need to complete the machine. The Series A, the $7 million, does three things. One, it funds our centralized block factory, right? That allows us to do 10,000 blocks a day. That's enough for over 500 units a year easily. Two, it funds the aluminum factory. We're gonna set it up right here in Zanzibar. That's gonna give us our own cabinets, wardrobes, wall panels. It's all made in-house, not only for us, but for other developers as well, so it's a source of profit. Three, it's gonna fund the heavy equipment that we need to move faster. More excavators, more cranes, more trucks. And it isn't about survival because look, we're already profitable. It's about scale. And if you're an investor, this is exactly the kind of company you want to back. Proven execution, clear use of capital, and a massive upside. Let me show you the vision.
30 months, over $30 million in committed buyers, our own factory, our own headquarters, and soon our own SPC finishing department. The Series A completes the machine. From 165 units to thousands, from Zanzibar to East Africa. This is the machine, and we're just getting started. 2.5 years ago, I came here with an idea. Build a vacation home. Today, we have this. But we're not done. The Series A takes us from company to empire. And I'm documenting the entire journey. Every investor meeting, every rejection, and every win. This is the most ambitious thing I've ever done. And you're gonna see how it's built. Next episode, you'll see the pitch. You'll see me present this to actual investors, their questions, their objections. No filter, just the truth.
Catch fish today, we selling the boat at 5.
No, we catch you.
5 p.m. we put the boat on for sale.
Dogo.
So if you've got to this point in the video, you're probably saying, all right, I understand. He's building for the long term. He's gonna dominate this market. And you're absolutely right, that's our goal. We're gonna set up the concrete plant. We already got the block making machine. We've set up our offices. We're already doing 165 units, and we're gonna scale beyond that to do 1,000 units on this island. But the real question is, are you gonna be a part of it?